Unite Here, Local 5 represents more than 10,000 workers across Hawaii in the hotel, healthcare, and food service industries, and we have earned a reputation as a fighting union because we believe it's not just about winning another dollar, it is about building a better world for workers like us. As a labor union in Hawaii, our story, and the stories of our members, are part of a larger tradition of resistance and resilience that has come out of Hawaii being an occupied sovereign nation. In 1893, a group of businessmen, aided by the U.S. military, overthrew the Hawaiian kingdom, seizing economic and political power of the islands. As a union, we come from generations of Hawaiians that have fought to reclaim what has been stolen, along with immigrants from around the world who wanted a better future for their families.
Our parents and grandparents suffered on Hawaii's plantations. Today, hotels and tourism are Hawaii's big industry. Hotel occupancy is the third highest in the U.S., but the hotels are trying to cut our benefits. They won't protect job security, and they're using speed-ups instead of hiring more workers. We dishonor the last generation if we go back to plantation days.
In January 1938, we were chartered as Local Number 5 of the Hotel, Restaurant, and Bar Caterers Association, soon securing agreements with 24 bars and restaurants and a membership of 300. Just a few years later, and in 1941, we won union contracts at 3 major Hawaii hotels that shortened the work week from 7 days to 6 days, eliminated racial and gender discrimination in wages, and more. However, any momentum gained was cut short with the bombing of Pearl Harbor by Japanese forces on December 7, 1941. Martial law was declared, and our employers refused to honor the groundbreaking contracts we had won only months prior. By 1943, Local 5 had only 46 members, but workers in our union continued to organize in wartime, fighting against prejudice and discrimination toward Japanese Americans, and in peace, regaining our strength, member by member. It would take years before our union recovered, but these early years of struggle were followed by a victory streak that would put Local 5 on the map as an organizing fighting union. The streak started with the 1952 Matson Hotel strike. In contract negotiations, workers were demanding equal pay for equal work, citing the fact that Matson paid its seagoing workers more than it did hotel workers. The tipping point that prompted workers to walk off the job was when Matson proposed free meals instead of a 5-cent raise. Over 800 workers from 3 hotels stayed out for 2 weeks until Matson agreed to the raise and our union's first ever medical plan for workers and their dependents. By the end of the strike, word had spread throughout Hawaii about a labor union who shut down Waikiki for 2 weeks in the largest hotel strike our state had ever seen. Other hotel employers fell in line and matched the standard set by the Matson strike. Over the course of the next decade, we would secure the 40-hour workweek, employer-paid family medical, and a pension plan, while expanding our membership to other industries. Winning historic contracts would not be possible without each and every member that has stepped up as a leader and embraced the power of solidarity. Throughout our history, Local 5 members have proven that we are most powerful when we stick together, and that the power of solidarity is not limited to one department or single workplace. It includes all Local 5 members. It includes all of Hawaii's workers. It includes our union sisters and brothers in our international union, and it includes members of the community facing similar struggles. Earlier this year, over 5,000 Local 5 hotel workers went on strike over Labor Day weekend in the biggest strike of Hawaii hotel workers since 1990, and as part of the national coalition of Unite Here locals. And at the same time, we launched a campaign to organize not yet union hotel workers into our union. For 40 days, more than 1,800 hotel workers went on strike at the Hilton Hawaiian Village, Hawaii's largest hotel and world's largest Hilton resort. Our members stepped up on and off the picket line. Guests joined our fight. Politicians honored our picket line. And many more members of the community did whatever they could to support strikers. 8 more hotels, operated by Marriott and Hyatt, have since settled contracts joining Hilton workers here in achieving one of the best contracts our union has ever won. And while we may not have won our non-union election, non-union workers still won a room drop and an average of $3.15 in wage increases in 1 year, making them the highest-paid housekeepers in Hawaii, all because of Local 5. As we look towards the end of 2024, we are not done. A second wave of hotel workers' contracts will soon be up, and we are preparing to secure better standards for our food service workers coming off of the international union victory at Gate Gourmet. But we are also determined to support and do whatever we can to beat the boss in San Francisco. While we have endured some losses, we will continue to build our committee, organize, and fight. In 2025, we will take on Kaiser Permanente, one of the nation's largest not-for-profit healthcare providers, alongside more than 50,000 other Kaiser workers from across the country as part of the Alliance of Healthcare Unions. We'll use what we have learned in all of our campaigns to keep taking risks, to keep taking on these companies, and to keep up the resistance and resilience that has made our union what it is today. One union, one standard, fighting for all of Hawaii's working families.